Hello, Sean again. I think this would make a fantastic subject. I've just been standing here looking at this for the last couple of minutes. What do you think? You've got the church spire in the back. We have this, it's like a Tudor house maybe, a lovely chimney coming off it. Lots of triangles going up, so there's a repetition of theme, which is kind of what we want. Maybe we would get rid of this pathway, there we go. Probably there, with the tree on the right hand side coming across. It's definitely got potential. I'm not bothered too much about the brick wall, so we'd probably do something and change that. But otherwise, I think that it looks really good potential. I mean, there's cars here as well, and maybe include those in. Let's straight into this. I'm going to spray. That will do. We'll go straight in. It's kind of a grade A, so let's pop in some grey. Kind of paint in a grade A here. There are touches of kind of yellowy white, so pop some of those in. Just be careful around here. There we've got a telegraph pole. We can afford to come across some of this, that's fine. So this is going to establish our first colours. Here, there's a chimney there, another chimney here. We'll let that bleed in a bit. There's a roof down here, so that will be okay. This is white and black basically, so we're going to leave that. And then down here on these roofs, that's fine as well. Just going to take out some of that, and where the street lamp is, so take out a part of that. And that's quite weak coming down. Plenty of light, especially down round the horizon line. So that's enough for there. Let's go in for some more grey. Let's test it there, that's okay. Figures here, just be careful, I have one light and one dark. We'll leave a few little patches of light sparkling through there. The rest of this road here can be grey yellow. We'll take out some of this as we go back. Let's make it lighter. I just want to keep that figure in there light, and light around these cyclists. That'll do. Popping in for the number 5 mop brush. Same mixture as you can see I'm going into here. Just a little underpainting. And here it's quite a warm, so we'll go for sienna. do. I've got light and light here. Down the bottom, sienna again. Some brickwork here. Just to here. Can be a little bit careful around this guy with the dog. Pop in these highlights later around the heads. It's quite good sometimes to get the paper to do the job. So let's just go a little bit stronger. It's kind of a mixture here. There we go. It's almost dry. We'll wait for this to dry off. But it is indeed dry. So here we're going to go for burnt sienna. Ooh, strong ultramarine. Wow. It's this roof is not dry, but the other side of this roof is very dark. So we'll pop that in. It comes all the way across here. There's a little portion just there. Got the chimney's slightly lighter. We'll wait for that to dry off. So testing these, see how dry these are. Well, while we're doing that, we can move into another area of the painting. Let's go in for this blue-grey in the background. For these buildings back here, just going to leave this as a silhouette. Just got to be careful around these figures and the cars. That's about right. Roofs all the way along there. That'll do. But what I want to do is just vary that, because otherwise it looks a little bit too static. Drying off quite nicely. Here, these foreground trees come before that, so I need to put them in afterwards. There's some more trees here in the sky, but that's not quite dry. Darker conifers, and then there's another tree coming across here. That's dry enough to go in with Sfumio number 2. I'm going to try some burnt sienna and a touch of ultramarine. Let's mix this up a little bit more. some tiny little bits on here, but I think some of the sky might be a little bit damp. I just saw that bloom in there. Take that out while we can. Replenish that when it's dry. Pop in some of these darker windows. There's a chimney there. Part of that chimney. Just gonna pop these in without much fuss, much darker. Leave that to do its thing. Probably about right, slightly damp, that's fine. Got some blending and bleeding going down there. Quite dark. Doorway here. This figure we're gonna already decided to make this one dark so her eye comes here to start off with. Pop in the legs. A little bit drier. Pop in the legs there. Pop in the head. Pop this guy's head in. Darks here. A bit of control, so I'm going close on the brush if you notice. Closer, almost like pencil type work. Some of this is going into dry brush, which is absolutely fantastic. That's not a problem. Join across here. Join up some of those. Down here. And in here. Quite a lot of beam work here. These windows. Oh, they're quite dark as well. Oops. Stick with this kind of grey theme in the back for these. Take a couple of those out because otherwise they're all the same. Tonally, I just need to dab some of those off. There's a couple of chimneys in on the tops here. And then we've got this light going quite close. Stop on that light. Tiny bit there. They're quite typical, these, of this part of Cambridgeshire. Let's give it a dry in there as well, and they're over this side as well. Try and number that up. Have this guy in blue. Gotta go for fine. Need some quite dry mixture here. End of the brush. Same with this guy. Gonna pop him in brown to bring him forward slightly. Do shadows underneath. And on these guys as well. These colours, we'll pop these in now. Another colour there. Shadows underneath. There's cars. Well, that's there. We'll just touch in some of the little bit of windscreen. Like and that way. I'm just going to make the outline of this a little bit more defined. This little cottage, and then this roof needs to go. I need to match this up as best you can. Yeah, the light's coming in from that way. Grey blue we're going to pop in here. super fast in here. Do apart from I'm gonna touch in some blue. Let it do its own thing. There's these little spires here. And the chimney near the chimney. Okay. Just on top here. This comes out slightly. That's better. Just look at some of these shapes. Check some of this shadow colour. And we'll pop in some of these distant figures. Bringing in on the road. Some directional lines. Just joining things up as well. Remember this whole idea about joining things up. Just want to make these heads a little bit darker. Just kind of roughen this up a little bit of dry is always good stuff. Now then, thinking about shadow colours, some foliage that we've got in the back there. Ultramarine, touch of crimson, ultramarine, so the light's coming across this way. We have a tree building, or like a tree coming across there. Some of these edges will soften as you do get with trees. So I just pop in some water so we don't get it all sharp. shadow up a little bit down here. Call it off a touch back here. Okay, that's cool. Let's put the same sort of shadow colour in, just a bit. Here, and bleed that off a touch. When I say bleed it off, I mean basically I'm popping in water. Just I don't want a sharp edge on it. Oh, I need more white on that character there. Here we go. Pop in a red bag. Reason a red bag, it'll make the eye pop there, because it's the only piece of red we've got in. Let's just sort out an arm. Now then, if I pop the face down lower, this face down lower, make them look as if they're walking this way towards us. So, nice little tip there. Yeah, I'm quite pleased that this is all kind of in. Two guys like having a chat on their bikes. Got the guy back here. Put a cool colour because he's got warmth there. Nice dog. Pop in his feet. His legs even. Do I need to sort the dog out now? Can't really leave the dog in pencil. Some shadows. There we go. Bit of clear water. Just through here. Take out a touch of that shadow. Just going to pop in into the shadow colour here. Try not to bleed off a little bit. A little bit of dry. Too much liquid. That's better. Just rough this up a little bit. And at the end of this one, apart from the trees, we've got to pop in. Take some of these mixtures that we have here. Just kind of coming in front. Touching a touch of blue. I need to get this quite dry. I'm smashing this brush in like this. We've got some darker trees in here as well. Much darker actually. But I want to retain the lights of the sky as well. Do. And then over this side, just put a bit of cad in there, cadmium yellow. Some more trees here. There's a couple of branches I can see. Not many. It's just neutral tone and burnt sienna basically. Do it. It's enough. Famous last words. Yeah, that'll do. I'll scratch a highlighter to in that. Okay, we're getting there, we're almost there. The next shadowy part I need to do is over here. All of this is in shadow. That's that. Part of this is in shadow. In shadow here. In the background, quite like the fact that he's there, that's better. These guys all chatting here. Tonally darker shadow in here. Down in here, it just needs to be darker. With more pigment. Blur off this other one. Just for clear water. That's better. I just needed to get rid of that because even though you want to retain light, you don't want something that's going to take the eye. I want the eye to come here, which is now doing a lot better. Just stronger pigment. So I think just about done. Let's just encourage that over there. Yeah, I think we're done. Don't need many. It's just white out of the tube. Watercolour paint. Don't need many. Just remember which way the light's coming. For the guys on the bike, same here. Could pop in a few here, but it's kind of not really needed. This guy does. Just need to pop these highlights in there. That's kind of it. There's one thing I have forgotten. Shadows from these. That's better. How many there? We're done. So hopefully you enjoyed that one, and remember to like, to subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and happy painting.